I want to thank everyone for being a part of this experience. I'm Ron Chisholm, the director of the People's Institute for Survival and Beyond.
Do that
Thanks for the energy, for the support. And we're doing this fundraiser night. It's being supported by so many people, from the Shalita grant, from the NCIS team of people, from so many community organizations in this room. We got a great organizing team. For folks who don't know, we call ourselves the People's Institute for Survival and Beyond. We do something called Undoing Racism trainings. We do them all over the country, part of the world. It's a 2-day workshop where we talk about how to effectively, strategically deal with the system's backside. And we think that if you're going to make a difference, you got to talk about racism straight up. We're not talking about holding hands and singing Kumbaya and black and white together and we all broke. We ain't talking about that. We're talking about dealing with racism so we all can have equity across the board. Does that make sense? You know, and we've done enough of that holding hands and having one white friend and 2 white friends, all that. We got to make this thing real. And we're now, you know, with the support we got in this room, we're excited about it. We welcome you all. We welcome the folks upstairs. We've had friends come from all over the country to be a part of this. And the energy in the room, the love in the room feels great. And I want to say again to the organizing committee, to NCIS, for the people that are doing this work and willing to come out and spend some time with us. It says a lot about you all and what y'all are doing. We really appreciate it. And we got some heck of a leaders in this room and some activists that don't play, take care of serious business. So again, we want y'all to have a good time tonight and enjoy yourselves and it's on.
Yeah, let's give Ron Chisholm a big hand tonight. That's right, that's right. He is the executive director and co-founder of the People's Institute for Survival and Beyond. So just a little bit more about us, because we're really glad that all of you are here supporting the work, because Shalita said, I want to do this event to support a cause that's making a difference in the lives of people. So we consider you a part of the People's Institute because you're all people, right? And we could not exist without the people in this world like you who want to make a difference. So the purpose for this fundraiser is we do workshops. We've trained over 500,000 people in the 2 to 2.5 day Undoing Racism / Community Organizing workshop. And so that organizing has taken us from Johannesburg, South Africa, to Plymouth, England, to Puerto Rico, to Carolina, Puerto Rico, to the plantations of Mississippi and the reservations of Minnesota. We normally gather every year in New Orleans and we bring thousands of people together who have been through a workshop and who are trying to make a difference in their communities. We have not had a gathering in New Orleans since Katrina, so that's 10 years. So May 19th, 20th, and 21st, we will be holding our 35th anniversary reunion. So this year we're celebrating 30 years, so we're glad that you're here. That's right, 35 years. Excuse me, 35 years. So we are happy that you are here with us tonight, helping us celebrate 35 years and 35 more. You'll be seeing in a few minutes a video. One of the places that we've done work is in the city of Seattle. And in Seattle, there's a lot of organizing. You may have heard some of the things that's happening in Seattle around ending the stop and frisk, around looking at racial profiling. A lot of that work has grown out of the organizing that Ron and Diana and others have led in Seattle. It has also led us to the artist that you all may be familiar with, Macklemore. And Macklemore has done a cut called White Privilege 2. And that White Privilege 2 grew out of some organizing that our local team in Seattle was doing because young people were tired of being stopped and frisked. And he got hold of that work and said, you know, as an artist that is using the Black experience to build a career, I want to do that with a level of integrity. I want to do that with a level of understanding how my privilege allows me to even take an art form which is not my own and build a career. So you will be hearing not only a message from him, but he is now connecting the work he's doing to anti-racist organizing and speaking specifically using the platform he has to young white people. So you tonight are a part of helping us carry that message that we can be more human and do more anti-racist work, and helping us support our 35th anniversary. Diana Dunn.
Good evening. How many of you know the People's Institute? Let me hear from you. How many of you think racism is a problem in the United States and the world? All right. That's why we're standing in front of you. And I want you to know that I am old enough to know that organizing has seriously changed this country. Would you agree? That we have had many movements that have changed this country. And that's what we're about. We are about building movements of people with an understanding, not just people who care, but people who have an understanding about what is racism. That's really important to us, and we find that I have been with the Institute since it was a dream in the head of Dr. Jim Dunn, the other co-founder of the People's Institute. I also want to say his daughter is in the room, Maisha Dunn. Would you raise your hand, Maisha Dunn? Can we have a little light on Maisha Dunn back there? There we go, yeah. Who is also carrying on the work, right? I have not only seen a change in this country because of the movements that many people, like everyone sitting in this room, have built, but I have seen a change in the conversation about what is racism in this country because of the People's Institute. That I have seen a change in racial disparities. I have seen a change in that what is happening to people of color in this country doesn't have to happen as long as we educate ourselves about what is racism. Right? Thank you. And that's what's so exciting, to have people around the country, around the world, who pick this up and say, we want to do something for the Institute so we can continue to carry the message, so people like you can continue to carry the work. And I want to thank each and every one of you, and I really want to thank the organizers of this event. Right? And I would really like the people that did a lot of the organizing for this to please stand up. Can we have one more light on that and show, come on, stand up. They're all out there working. They're not in here sitting down, but we've got a lot of people working to do this event. And so I want to thank all of you, and to please find out more about us and come into one of our workshops and help us with the work.
And we also want to encourage you to, if you haven't already, we've got silent auction items upstairs. And so we want to encourage you to go up, and we want to thank all of the sponsors and supporters that donated to our silent auction. So you ready to have a good time? You ready to hear some good music? Well, let's get it on.